And here I am, Final Fantasy 6. The only, perhaps, well, map spoils it, settled spot on the left on the planet. And so now becomes a little bit of a phase where fish has to be caught. Because the old Dr. Sid has gotten sick. So the phase is simple, just go and catch some fish. They always respawn or something like that. And it's really annoying that the map keeps showing up all the time. There was one more fish. And how this, you could say, mini game or whatever goes is quite irrelevant for the continuity of the story. Because, well, it can go either well or bad or not well. It really doesn't much difference, but still, just basically just keep fishing, keep feeding Sid, and hope for the best. It's a real nice, this kind of little tedious part to show that how the how unpleasant this part of the how hard things could have had gotten in here. But still, the basic plan is just the same. Just go and, well, I grabbed several fish. But he's still well, he's upright. Doesn't look too good. But then again, it has been over a year since it's been about a year of his since the end of the world, and he's been in here all the time. Who knows how badly he has how malnourished he is, and how sick he must also be. But still, just grabbing all the fish and letting him eat it. And there's a way to also influence how this, you could call it mini game, actually ends up. It depends on the quality of fish you catch. Seems I've been catching of the, you could say, just the good quality fish. So he's starting to appear better. So, and the trick would be that that the fast-moving fish are good fish. That's a good fish, indicating that it moves fast because it's healthy and good and has good flesh in it, or good fish, or good meat in it. I think it would have been better to have a certain kind of It would have been better to have a tie in a set number of these feeding events, and judging by what kind of fish you had caught, it would end that way. Instead of this kind of, you could say, seesawing little... seesawing little thing, which might basically mean that it might continue indefinitely. And you could say the lack of music in the cabin and dreary music outside really paints home, you could say, the desperate and hope bleakness of this situation. And there's some train shipwreck at the beach as well. You might imply that this little trip would be something like 1 day. So let's go out to fish. Yeah. It's kind of repetitive. And I don't know which would be faster way to make this piece of scenario. Well, he looks like he recovered from his illness. That is not the most dramatically efficient way for this scene to end. Would be that the opposite of him recovering would be to him dying. But it still works gameplay wise, but dramatically it is not as strong. Because there's already a little glimmer of hope in this one. Because Celeste knows she is not alone anymore. She has a family. Even though it might also be just a matter of, you could say, honorific thing. Sid is much older than Celeste. This game doesn't tell much of ages, but I think except Realm and Struggle. But I guess that Celeste would be in something like early to in her 20s, while Sid would be 60s, maybe even his 70s. Definitely still spry enough to be physically active, but not definitely old enough to start to feel his age. But here I am, stuck on the world of ruin. So let's just head to the city. Albrook. It was part of Empire, now it isn't. Yeah. So Kefka became a god, more or less, with this little end feat of world destruction. But I wonder, how would they know it? Maybe because they have been survivors. Martial artist. That would sound very much like Sefka. World of Ruin. That's an appropriate name for this place. And I think it was also the official name for this. How this phase of the game is called. World of Ruin. Yeah, and that's a mention about bonus bosses. This game would have quite many of them. Final Fantasy III might have been the first one where they actually appeared in a forbidden land of Eureka. But this one... Oh, there's some guy going to... A dude going towards city of Zen. Four reflecting rings can be quite useful thing to carry. There's one place... Oh, well, that's something like a hint what you should be doing. Death Gaze. It's a bonus boss. One well, bonus bosses are dangerous. Not putting on the save, just because the story is now continuing. There's an enemy. Having just one party member is quite inconvenient. Even though it does give quite a good amount of experience points. And that's... that little thingamajiggery over there is quite important thing. And the world has gone real battered stage. Serpent Trench, that which was... Oops, something happened. Panic or something. Oh, and Sabin's here. Great. Oh, and house is on fire. Even though they're... Luckily those things are just... do quite just regular attack damage, nothing more dangerous than that, so they aren't that scary. And of course in the building there's also some treasure chests, so those things didn't bother much of. Doom isn't particularly frightening because I either wipe them out real fast or not. I think Thunderbolt 2 will solve the problem of those. Holy God. Either. And more enemies. I hope this is enough to wipe them out. No, it wasn't. Well, I think this is... Yeah, that was it enough. Now I have to deal with more of these. They were out of existence. there's one more chest in here. Any more? Doesn't seem to be any. And there would be 3 chests around here as well. Took only seconds to wipe them out. But I'm not having much of a hurry. Blood sword, quite good. Preemptive strike to these, just wipe them out real good. Well, that did wipe them out real good. More. Your history, little pests. It's real nice just to notice that the game can actually be real fast-paced when it... yeah, I got all of it, so let's just have a chat with the kid. Scorpions were, I would say, the most dangerous things around this building. And encounters off, just as a little way to cheese the game from blasting out massive amounts of random encounters to pester me. And now they're on again. Just to see that does the game actually throw me anything. No, it doesn't. But there was no flame in that. I don't remember was it originally like that, but there wasn't any flame on that building, so it didn't really look like it was burning. That was actually real good. So there would be... So there would be a hint about going towards Moblitz, where there would be a monster. And all kinds of, you could say, little hints about go here, go there, do this, do that. The general gameplay at this phase of the game has become much more, you could say, open-ended. Well, at this phase it's still not very open-ended, but it's still quite open at this phase, quite closed at this phase, but it will get very open-ended eventually. Didn't sell anything interesting over there. Like Nikia. And ships are still working there. Well, let's just leave the city and see what's look at the map, what it shows. Well, there would be something right north of me, because when you would look at the map, so I would guess I would start walking towards there. Northwest would be the direction, so I will be going that way. I think I'm gonna skip the little travelogue, just because it would be nothing but walking and random encounters. And here it is, Just another chocobo forest stable. But apparently their business, that business is also booming, so let's just give a little bit support for that. And that's actually quite good principle. Keep the business going as long as you can or have to. Or whether say have to or can. In this phase, the world is going. It's better. It's more like the keep it going as long as you can. Oh, and Chocobo got a nice team. But they built a bridge. They had during the 1 year built a bridge to the Serpent Trench. So let's just. There's a little patch of forest over there, which most likely meant another Chocobo forest over there. And that would be a city of moblets, but I'm not going there yet. Because there would be well, not much point going there yet. Even though it being quite equal distance from the from Zen, it would not. There's no little. It would be quite a pointless trip, and there really is a mount tower built inside the mountains, where they worship Kefka, some sort of destructive god, which is quite appropriate term. So let's just jump away. Oh, those are nice birds. And save the progress and get ready to go inside. Port city of Nikia. Oh yeah. Annoying a god which is known to kill stuff, blow up cities just out of spite is, you could say, not particularly. Oh, and apparently Toma Castle has become haunted. And Figaro Castle is stuck underground. Not that good omen. Enhancer, that's got a good description. And there's diamond shields, diamond equipment for sale as well. Which is quite efficient stuff. But there's a bunch of thieves. Oh, and they're gonna sneak into the castle. And they lost the boss, but they got a new one. Well, those guys would stop. And they've got those thieves got some sort of new boss called Gerard, which is, you could say, doesn't sound particularly clever. I have a feeling that it's Edgar. Actually, I know it is Edgar. If the bad anagram as a secret code as a fake name wouldn't be telling enough. The fact that he was flirting with the barmaid is more than telling enough. because I don't think that, you know, reptiles can easily drop their scales. And there he seems to be. Oh yeah, new set of clothes, hair dye, and fake name. Oh yeah, that's really convincing disguise. Most likely not. So it's time to travel secretly. Hitch a ride. But they seem to have arrived to South Figaro. Oh yeah, I do need to shop. Yeah, I do need to shop. I don't wanna miss my ride. I'm on the inn of second floor of the inn, so I'm gonna head right there and see what's up. He's selling all this regular stuff. And there he is, Mr. Garrett. Or Gerald. Well, it seems like he might be having some of the kind of scheme of his own going on, and that innkeeper hasn't changed any of his fees from what it was about a year ago in a world of balance. Which means he's either real nice or doesn't really, or his customer base hasn't gotten much better, or he hasn't lost or gained any excessive amount of new customers either. But now looking at the map, there would be a very short little trip to the cave and meet some rabbits. Yeah, flesh-eating murder-happy rabbits. And as soon as a final attack isn't particularly scary. Yeah, South Figaro Caves. Well, he already went. And layout of this place has not changed at all. It's still the same South Figaro Cave, but it does have a new set of monsters. Although I hope that the Razor Gale is enough to wipe them out. Well, at least Razor Gale combined with just a regular smack was able to wipe them out. At least that little wave or group. But it's also enough to wipe out this group as well. Yep. And thanks to Wonder of Experience points, it'll get easier and easier to wipe out those groups. Familiar location. there's that shady looking character as well. And now the turtle is moving. But it doesn't... It moves with quite rapid pace, so... Quite efficient way to just jump over it. Not much need to wait. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty fell on the floor. Yeah. I think that's the rhyme. But those bandits managed to run off from this place. That's uncharacteristic amount of care from a bandit leader. And I wonder, is his inability to breathe something that the air in the castle has run out long time ago and it has got real bad, or because he was beaten to a pulp? I don't say, I can't tell which one of them it would be. Well, none of them seem to be able to breathe fine. Good. That doesn't really matter because they went down with real nice and efficiently. Crystal helm and gravity rocks, quite handy stuff. All of them wiped out. Nice and swift. But the place still has that quite cheerful musical style of Figaro Castle. And I really do like the map thing, even though it's kind of annoying because it bites into the... I came from this place. It bites into the graphics of the main screen because the game wasn't designed to have this kind of big screen. But it still might be working just fine. And here's the engine room. Oh yeah, Edgar had a plan. Yep, and I got a double attack. I think Blast of Bio Blaster should be enough. Damn it, doing this. And this would be also the first boss of the World of Ruin. And it has so much of these stun attacks that really annoys. Yeah, and because there's 4 of them, they really do that. Cause the annoyance. And one of them is capable of absorbing fire damage. One of them went down. Right. Good. I wonder, did I get the... So blasting out the razor gale. Wiped out once again one of them, and the more I get them wiped out, the less dangerous they become. Just one left. Now I can just focus to the single attacks. Yeah, they fell off quite easily actually. Well, that was their loyalty or competence. King of Figaro. Edgar. Joins the fray. Oh, well, they got the loot. But in the big plan of things, they were quite harmless bunch. So you could say that Edgar wasn't particularly worried about them running off. Well, that bunch was out of picture for good. And oh, yeah, they got it fixed. And Figaro Castle is out again. And while I'm at it, let's just use the castle's magnificent ability to travel across the sands. I think they have built some sort of tunnel to build it, doesn't just burrow through. And break out from here. But after that, there doesn't seem to be much of anything else going on around here. It's still the same old Figaro Castle fight from the start of the game. Same people. and same bizarre characterizations as well. Bought the debilitator, which is one of Edgar's tools. These tools are generally, you could say, one of the more useful things the game has. So of course I'm gonna save after this little step of progress and head. And this map doesn't have any, well, northwest again towards this city. See what's here. Oh, it is calling in. So now she's gonna become a and there's some guy in the Colosseum. Oh yeah, he was the fool. And there's a hint of some nice guy going towards Miranda. All kinds of little hints and events about going on around here. Nothing really, meaning that city has. Oh. Usually it would take a long time, and seeing that this city seems to have still some this city still seems to have agriculture left. But that's a little bit of a flashback. Oh. Well, let's just see what might be more east, correction, more west in here. Daryl's tomb. Judging by that term, it's important. But nothing more than that. There was no mention of such tomb earlier. So, there are all kinds of new enemies around here still anyways, but they seem to go down quite easily. And one more Chocobo stable hidden right in the middle of a forest. Well, let's just head towards here, see what's going on around this place. Ah. Our place seems to be... No, thank you. Well, looks like they're doing the 1 year. This guy managed to build himself the battleground Coliseum. And it might be something that... Would it be a good thing or bad thing? Is completely up to your own perspective. But it seems like that the next... Let's just investigate this piece of continent. There was Figaro. And there's the calling, and well, let's just go and see what's going on. Oh, there's Setzer here. So did he... Yeah, the blackjack was wrecked. Very dramatically, but it's still wrecked. Actually, he didn't fought with his whole heart. He fought because it was funny. And Celes was had strangely good a point. Yeah, I already paid a visit to that place. Oh yeah, that's very strong indication that go here. Especially if there's a new pair of wings there. Which is quite strong hint about what is there. But now I have the full squad of 4. They went down. Now I found the tomb. But it is next time that I'm going to have to start raiding the tomb of Setzer's friend and see what might be happening next time. See ya!